The expression "put your foot in it" is a common English idiom used when someone says or does something embarrassing, awkward, or inappropriate. It usually describes situations where a person unintentionally causes discomfort or offense because they spoke without thinking carefully. The phrase is especially popular in British English, although many English speakers around the world understand and use it. For example, someone may put their foot in it by asking a sensitive question, or making a comment that accidentally hurts another person's feelings. The idiom reflects the idea that people sometimes create uncomfortable situations for themselves through careless communication. The exact origin of the phrase is not completely certain, but many believe it developed from older expressions connected to stepping into trouble. The image behind the idiom is easy to imagine. If a person carelessly steps into mud or a dangerous place, they immediately create problems for themselves. Over time, this physical action became a metaphor for social mistakes. English speakers began using the phrase to describe moments when someone unintentionally says the wrong thing. Because almost everyone experiences awkward conversations at some point, the expression became widely understood and relatable. People often put their foot in it because they speak too quickly, without thinking about the situation carefully. For instance, someone may ask a woman about her husband without knowing she recently divorced. Another person may joke about a topic that is actually painful or sensitive to others. These mistakes are usually not intentional, but they can still create embarrassment and tension. The idiom is useful because it describes both the mistake and the uncomfortable feeling that follows. It also reminds people how important careful communication can be in daily life. The phrase is very common in workplaces, family gatherings, and social events. At work, an employee may criticize an idea without realizing the manager created it. During family dinners, relatives may accidentally mention uncomfortable personal matters. In these moments, people often realize their mistake immediately and wish they could take back their words. Because these situations are so common, the expression remains popular in modern English conversation. It captures the emotional discomfort of saying something inappropriate, while also adding a slightly humorous tone. Although putting your foot in it can feel embarrassing, such experiences often help people become more thoughtful and sensitive communicators. Many social mistakes are forgiven quickly when people apologize sincerely. Friends and family members usually understand that nobody communicates perfectly all the time. In fact, these awkward moments can sometimes even become funny memories later. The idiom therefore reflects human imperfection and the reality that everyone occasionally says the wrong thing. In conclusion, "put your foot in it" is a vivid English idiom used to describe embarrassing situations caused by careless words or actions. Its metaphorical image of stepping into trouble clearly explains the awkwardness people feel after making a social mistake. The expression remains widely used because communication errors happen in workplaces, families, friendships, and everyday conversations. Although these moments can create temporary embarrassment, they also encourage people to think more carefully before speaking and to communicate with greater understanding and sensitivity.